In recent weeks, Tyneside has taken on a different, almost cinematic atmosphere, the kind that makes every Newcastle supporter feel as though something big is about to happen. In the pubs, in the queues to get into St. James Park, and even in quick chats between neighbours, there's a shared sense. The club is going through a transformation that could change not just this season, but the years ahead. Exactly what lies ahead hasn't yet been fully revealed, but the clues are already scattered around. If you're a true fan, you'll know that Newcastle rarely makes a move by accident. Every decision, every squad choice, every signing carries a logic that often only becomes clear later. It's like watching a silent game of chess, where every piece is placed carefully on the board. And that's exactly why this video is special. Because we're about to reveal something happening right now, something that isn't just about a player or a transfer window, but about the entire strategy shaping the club. Before we go on, make sure you subscribe to the channel. It really helps us bring you more exclusive Newcastle content. For many supporters, this mystery is even more intriguing because the club has always made its philosophy clear in recent years. Young talents, promising prospects, players with room to grow both on the pitch and in the market. That has been the tone since January 2022, when the team was fighting relegation and had to act quickly. Since then, with very few exceptions, almost no signing has strayed far from that line. But whispers from behind the scenes suggest something has started to shift, and it's not just about an isolated choice. We're witnessing a pragmatic review of principles. That shift doesn't mean abandoning the focus on young players altogether. On the contrary, it remains the backbone of the project, but now with space for calculated exceptions. Attentive fans have already noticed the signs in some recent announcements. But the bigger picture only becomes clear when you connect the dots. And this is where the story gets even more interesting. Eddie Howe and the board have realized that to compete head-to-head with the Premier League giants, experience has to be added to the squad, even if that means temporarily moving away from the strict age policy. The revelation is clear. Newcastle have changed their transfer policy. What once seemed non-negotiable, the near-exclusive focus on young players, has now given way to a more pragmatic approach. The most obvious example is the signing of Yoane Wissa, a 28-year-old striker brought in to deliver goals immediately. This move breaks the pattern followed since 2022, when no outfield player over the age of 25 had been bought, with the exception of Harvey Barnes. Wissa isn't just a signing, he's a symbol of how the club has decided to adjust its course without abandoning its overall direction. Wissa arrives with impressive credentials. Last season in the Premier League, he scored 19 non-penalty goals, outperforming several high-profile names in the league. He also made an instant impact by scoring and providing an assist for DR Congo in the World Cup qualifiers, just after signing for Newcastle. This isn't just about statistics, it's the embodiment of a decision made to deliver results right now. If you want to follow these changes closely and get full breakdowns of every signing, don't forget to subscribe here, you'll get everything firsthand. But the question hanging in the air is, why change? The answer lies in the balance between financial planning and sporting ambition. Newcastle know they need to comply with financial sustainability rules, PSR, but they also understand they can't rely solely on developing youngsters if they want to fight for trophies. Combining long-term prospects with experienced signings provides the stability needed to face opponents stacked with established stars. It's a strategic move, almost like sacrificing a chess piece to open the path to victory. Other examples of this shift were already in the details. Nick Woltemade and Anthony Elanga arrived at 23, while Malik Theo and Jacob Ramsey came in at 24, all fitting the young profile. But the signing of Aaron Ramsdale, a 27-year-old goalkeeper, already hinted that the rule could be bent for certain positions. After all, keepers often have longer careers. Wissa, however, is an even more emblematic case, a striker in his prime, brought in to be decisive from day one. That proves that rigidity has made way for pragmatism. This pragmatism, though, shouldn't be seen as a total break. Newcastle haven't abandoned their project of sustainable growth. The logic is still clear. Invest in young players for the future and, at strategic moments, lean on experience. That balance could be the missing piece needed to transform the team into genuine title contenders. And here's where the fans come in. Following every step of this journey is to live through something unique. So, if you're not subscribed yet, now's the time to join this growing community with every new video. Yoane Wissa represents more than just a reinforcement. He embodies the flexibility of a project that refuses to be trapped by its own rules. His signing shows that Eddie Howe and the board are unwilling to miss out on strengthening opportunities simply because of age restrictions. The message is clear. When Newcastle see a real chance to improve immediately, they'll take it. And for supporters, that means not only more excitement on the pitch, but also the reassurance that the club is learning how to play the game off it.